Assalamu alaikum. Today we will start exercise 6A D1 8th edition and question number 9. We have to start question number 9. Part A is 137 plus minus 24x. Obviously you have to open the bracket. First of all it will be 137x minus 24x. We have to do the subtraction. Sign will be that is with the bigger number. So 113x. Part B is 76x plus in the bracket there is minus 183x. Open the bracket, it will be minus 183x. When we will do subtraction, the answer will be minus 107x. Why minus? Because 183 is a bigger number and with that there is a minus sign. Minus 73x plus 26x. There is no bracket, so we can directly solve it. Minus 73 plus 26. Obviously we have to do the subtraction. Sign will be that is with the bigger number. 73 minus 26, 7 and 47x. Part D is minus 95x plus 113x. Again there is no bracket, so we have to do the subtraction because minus plus obviously minus, but sign will be plus because the 113 is a bigger number. So 13 minus 5 is 18x. Moving towards the next question, part E, and part E is minus 84y minus 23y. So minus and minus, I told you when the signs are same, so we have to do the addition, but over here the sign will be minus because both number containing minus sign. Minus 107y. Part F is minus 714y minus 716y. Minus and minus obviously plus, sign will be negative. 1430y. Part G is minus 59z minus and minus 48z. So from here again we have to open the bracket. Minus 59z minus minus plus 48z. We have to do the subtraction. Minus 11z because 59 is a bigger number and with that there is a minus sign. Part H is minus 34z minus minus 191z. So again it will be minus 34z minus minus will plus 191z. We have to do the subtraction. 11 minus 4, the answer is 7. And from here 8 minus 3, the answer is 5 and 1. 157z, and sign will be positive because 191 is a bigger number. Moving towards question number 10, and question number 10 is again simplify each of the following expressions. So we have to add or subtract the like terms. What are the like terms? I will repeat again. Like terms are those terms in which the variables are same. When the variables are not same, they are not like term and we cannot add or subtract them. So first of all, if there are brackets, so you have to open the bracket. It is 15a plus minus it's minus 7b plus minus minus 18a, and this 4b will remain as it is. Now this 15a and this 18 but with its sign. So 15 and 18 minus 3a, because there is a plus sign, there is a minus sign, you have to do the subtraction. The remaining one is minus 7b and plus 4b. So minus 7 plus 4, obviously you have to do the subtraction. So the answer is minus 3b because 7 is a bigger number and with that there is a negative sign. Part B is minus 3h plus minus 5k minus minus 10k and minus 7h. First of all, I have to open the bracket. Minus 3h plus minus is minus 5k minus minus plus 10k, and this is minus 7h. Okay, minus 3h, and from here it is minus 7h. Both are having the same sign, that means negative sign, so we have to add, but sign will be negative. Minus 10h, minus 5 plus 10, subtraction, but sign that is with the bigger number, so plus 5k. Part C is 9p minus 2q minus 8p minus and minus 12q. So from here it will be, open the bracket, 9p minus plus 2q minus 8p minus plus 12q. So 9p, and from here it is minus 8p. So 9 minus 8, the answer is 1p. If you will write 1, that is also fine. If you will just write p, that is also acceptable. Plus 2p, and from here it is plus 12q. So plus and plus, obviously plus 14q. Part D is minus 7x minus and minus 15y minus 2x plus minus 6y. So open the brackets first. It will be minus 7x minus plus 15y minus plus 2x plus minus 6y. So minus 7x, and over here it is 2x. Minus 7 plus 2, the answer is minus 5x. Plus 15 minus 6 is plus 9y. Only addition and subtraction, but you have to be careful about the signs. Moving towards the next part, that is part E. Part E is 29x plus minus 13 minus 7x minus into minus 18y plus minus 20 and minus 15y. So first of all, open the bracket, 29x plus minus 13 minus 7x minus and minus will become plus 18y plus minus 20 and minus 15y. Now we will see about the like terms, x 29x and the other one is minus 7x. Okay, whenever you are circling the number, remember that you have to take the sign with it, and the sign of the number of the term is the sign that is before that term. 29 minus 7, the answer is 22x. Okay, next one is 18y and the other one is minus 15y. So 18 minus 15, the answer is plus 3y. Okay, the next one is minus 13 and minus 20. Both of them are having minus sign, so we have to add, but sign will be negative, so it will be 3 and 3 minus 33. Moving towards part F. Part F is minus 6y minus 14 minus into minus 8yz minus 6z plus 23 plus 9y minus 8z plus 2zy. So there is only one bracket. So first of all, open the bracket, minus 6y minus 14 minus plus 8yz minus 6z plus 23 plus 9y minus 8z plus 2zy. Okay, first of all, I want to see the values of y. This is minus 6y and over here it is plus 9y. So minus and plus, it will be 3y. The next one is minus 6z and minus 8z. So it will be minus 14z. Okay, the next one is 8yz and from here zy. Zy and yz, they both are same. So 8yz, from here it is 2zy. So it will be 10yz or zy, whatever you want to write. The next one, minus 14 and from here it is 23. So obviously we have to do the subtraction, but sign will be, that is with the bigger number. So 13 minus 4, the answer will be equal to 9. So this is the end of your question number 10. Question number 11. Question number 11, let's see what they are saying. Simplify the expression 3p plus in the bracket minus q. I'll write over here. Okay, 3p plus it's minus q minus 7r minus into minus 8p minus q plus 2r. So first of all, we have to simplify the expression. After simplification, we have to put the given values. So first of all, I will simplify. Open the bracket, plus minus minus q minus 7r, minus and minus, it is plus 8p minus q plus 2r. So 3p and 8p, this is 8 plus 3, 11p, minus q and minus q, so it will be minus 2q. Why minus 2q? When there is no coefficient, that means there is 1. So 1 and 1, it's 2. Okay, minus 7r plus 2r, so it will be minus 5r. Now I have to substitute the value that is given. The value of p is given, that is 2. The value of q is given, minus 1 whole 1 by 2. So 2 ones are 2 plus 1, 3. So it will be minus 3 by 2 minus 5. The value of r is minus 5. This minus is of the term and this minus is with the value of r. This 2 and 2 I can cancel. 11 2s are 22, minus minus plus 3, minus and minus plus 5 5s are 25. So I have to add all these values. 22 plus 3, it's 25 plus 25. So the answer is 50. Okay ji. Moving towards question number 12, and question number 12, they are saying that Raju is 12m year old. His son was born when he was 9m year old. Find the Raju's age 5 year later. 5 year later matlab 5 saal baad. Find the sum of their ages in 5 years time. So let us suppose that Raju is 12 year old. His son was born when he was 9 years old. So let us suppose that the age of his son is X. Okay, first part is find the Raju's age 5 years later. So there is no need to suppose something. Obviously Raju age is given, that is 12 year old. So after 5 years, 5 will be added with the present age. Now his age is 12m. So after 5 year, his age will be 12m plus 5. Now they are not like them, we cannot add them. M is any variable, it can be 1 2 3, depends upon, but there is no value given, so we will leave the answer as it is. Now sum of their ages in 5 year. Now from here, Raju is 12 year old. His son was born when he was 9m year old. So that means now his son age was, because now he is 12m and his son was born when he was 9. So that means his son age now is, his son age is now 12m minus 9m. So that means his son age is 3m. Now after 3 years, his son age will be, after 5 years, his son age will be 3m plus 5, and Raju age is 12m plus 5 after 5 years. So find the sum of their ages. Like terms we can add. It will be 3m plus 12m plus 5 plus 5. So 3 plus 12, it's 15m plus 10. This is their sum of their ages after 5 years. Moving towards question number 13, and in question number 13 they are saying that question number 13, it's Li Tang bought 8 books at W each and 7 pens at M each. She had 3W plus 5M left. Find the amount of money she had at first. So first of all, whenever we are buying something, so we have to multiply the amount with the numbers. For example, if you are buying a pen that is that cost of rupees 10, so and you are buying 8 pens, so that means the total amount that you are having 8 multiply with 10. So similarly 7 multiply with M and 8 multiply with W, that he is cost, that the cost of the books and the pen she had left. Whenever you are giving some money to the shopkeeper and he is giving you back, so that means that is the total amount that you have spent and you have left. So that means the cost of 8 books cost of 8 books will be equal to 8W. Cost of 7 pens will be equal to 7M. Total cost will be equal to 8W plus 7M. Money he has left, money she had, how much money she is having right now, that is left 3W plus 5M. So the total amount of money जो उसके पास पहले थी, that means the total amount that will be 7W plus 7M plus 3W plus 5M. 8W plus 3W, it's 11W, plus 7 plus 5, it's 12M. It's as simple as you are going to the canteen and you are giving some money to the shopkeeper and he is giving some amount return to you. So total amount that you are having at the first, that how you can find by adding the money that you are having in your hand and the money that you have spent. So same is the case in this question. I hope so you will understand this. See you in the next video. Till that, Allah Hafiz.